Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite YouTube channel and podcast. Keep this same energy podcast with your host, Justin P. My right hand man, my co host, Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. This is episode 235 for the for the YouTube version. For the audio version, it's season 6, episode 1. We finally got to season 6. So it's like I said, we've been doing this for a long time, 3 years now, with before coming in January. So, we're gonna keep rocking. Sorry we missed last week. We was a little tied up, but like I said, we back at it. We're gonna at least give y'all one show a week. That's a promise. For the audio version, the links right there in the description. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff like that. Just type in Keep That Same Energy Podcast with Justin P on all the platforms. Right underneath is it's myself and my recent social media platforms. I have every platform right now for promotional purposes. I think Maurice has 2 Facebook pages and IG. Definitely need to make Twitter because Twitter be lit or X, whatever the hell you want to call it. I
On the
think
way.
and I think he has Snapchat and stuff. So yeah, hit us up with some stuff y'all feel like we should talk about. It can be non-sports related too, because that's why I changed the name from Sports Talk to podcast because we indulge in everything. So without further ado, I'm gonna let God do his intro. Here's the man, the myth, the legend, my co-host, your co-host, the villain or the vigilante, which we refer, Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. Yay, yay!
What's good, people? What's good, people? As always, man, it feels good to be back, man. Doing it with Big Brother, man. As he said, we've been doing it a long time strong. I want to say 2019, 2020. How long we've been getting it in? I remember probably the first episode I ever did, man. I never forget, like well, not being, having a chance and the opportunity to do this with this guy. It was incredible, and we've been rocking ever since, hitting people with real life facts. We were just talking a few minutes ago to our basically little group that we in, far as when it comes to the NCAA, and we was talking about how, like, our podcast is pretty much different. I mean, no matter how much he loved the Ravens, no matter how much I love the Ravens, or whoever we pick to do good, we're not going to be biased on this show. We're not going to ride the wave of this, that, and third. We're going to call it how it is, no matter how we see it. So, I mean, as I said, man, love doing this shit with Big Bro. Want to keep this shit going as always, man. Keep it going strong. But as always, man, enough with the sentimental shit. Of course, we're gonna hit you with some opinions, man. Because when it comes to this, I know my opinion, man, is because most of the shit that I'm watching, I see and it's real. And of course, I'm gonna hit you with some feelings because when the Ravens win, I feel it. When the Giants win, I feel it. And I've called it this shit. When the Detroit Lions win, I feel it. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter unless we hit you with the facts.
Oh, that's a fact, Jack. Like I said, we got some pretty good topics. We gonna get right into it. I didn't watch this fight, but I watched the highlights of it. So, first topic of the night, we're gonna talk about the Canelo Alvarez fight. Go ahead, close little shows.
Oh, this is gonna be easy for me. Shout out to my cousin for throwing a little fight party and all that shit. I'm not gonna lie. To me, it really shows that he's a real technician. I'm talking about Canelo. It wasn't even close. Maybe the guy and maybe the guy won a round. I'm being one round. I'm being generous, and it was maybe a round where I think probably Canelo probably underestimated him somewhat and, like, let him get him let him get a few shots, but it wasn't like he dominated the round or like he won. Even people would, even right now that I'm saying it, if people heard me say that, they would disagree. I'm like, no, he won every round. So I'm, like I said, I'm just being generous and saying maybe he won a round or some shit like that. But other than that, he was getting his ass beat the entire time. He wasn't fast enough. He wasn't strong enough. I mean, he did get a few good shots on Canelo, but other than that, I mean, Canelo was beating his body, working him. And I've been saying this for the longest time since Floyd has retired. No disrespect to Terrence Crawford, no disrespect to Javante Davis. I've been saying this for the longest time. I think Canelo Alvarez is the best boxer right now. I'm not worried about Tyson. Tyson. I'm not worried about anybody right now in boxing. This guy right here is pound for pound, just knocking these dudes out. And to be real, I mean, I definitely want to see Terrence Crawford versus Canelo if it's possible, but I kind of don't want to see it because that could make and break someone's career if them two fight. I mean, we talking about if Canelo was to beat Terrence Crawford, there's no way he probably could come back from that after that because of his. I think his confidence would be broke, and then on the other end, it'll be like, all right, Canelo, it's time for you to retire, or you make sure you just keep fighting these guys that's under your weight. Go ahead, you can have to take over. But it was a great fight overall, but Canelo just destroyed him.
Yeah, it was a unanimous decision. So I'm trying to look at a couple numbers I can pull up real fast. So many countries ranked and all that. So if they show me, I mean, Canelo's definitely. I don't know about the best boxer. That's your opinion. That's fine, but no, I'm definitely still think it's Terrence Crawford because, like I said, Bud is the man, and hopefully they can get it on soon. But like, 'cause I didn't watch the whole fight, so I'm just going to just be brief with this. They say he whooped him. He just got up in him. Just they say Brody got hit when he got hit like a few times. So
Mm-hmm.
Canelo got a record of 62-2. I think one of his fights he lost was the Floyd, of course. I forgot who else beat him. I think Benavidez, but yeah, they say he's whipped up on Belgiano. I think that's his name. So yeah, I just definitely can't wait to see him and Terrence Crawford get it on. That'd be a good fight. So I'm gonna be brief with that one. All right. Topic 2. Will more players do what Patrick Beverly did and take his talents overseas? I did not know he went overseas. Go ahead, co-host.
All right. So the reason why I came up with this topic is because this is what he said. He said, "Man, if you're gonna hoop. Don't let nothing get stopped in your way." And what he was saying was basically the couple things I got from us. One is people get so distraught because they didn't make it to the NBA and because they have to play in the G League or got to play overseas. And he said, "Nah, man, as long as you able to get paid to do what you doing, be at the best at it." So he was like, "Man, I don't give a shit." He said, "If you got a chance to beat a Michael Jordan in the G League, you beat a Michael Jordan in the G League. You got a chance to beat a Michael Jordan overseas or Italy, Australia, whatever. You go do that." And he said, to be real, he like the same type of love that LeBron James getting this, that, and the third. He said, you're going to get that same type of love over there in those type of countries. He's like, and you're going to get that same type of country. Like, prime example, Patrick Beverly in his little contract, he get damn near everything paid for. The only thing Patrick Beverly for real got paid for is clothes. And probably not even that because he getting sponsored. So basically all he paying is for him, not even really gas because he getting rides to places and shit like that. And they paying for his living. Where, already know if he was over here, he'd be getting a nice little paycheck because he Patrick Beverly, but he would be the average guy. Like if he was to lose his job and be struggling, he'd be on one of these TV networks and basketball players that fell off, shit like that. So, I get where you're coming from. Without a shadow of a doubt, if you can still do it, go over there and handle your business. And I didn't even know this too until I seen it on Gilbert Arenas show. Is that a lot of NBA players do that? You think that just because they retired and they not in the NBA no more, they sitting at home on the couch. No, a lot of these guys be overseas, winning championships, winning MVPs. I never forget they showed with Josh Childress. You remember who Josh Childress was?
Play for the Hawks, of course.
Yeah. He was okay and average at it. Man, he went over there, was a damn near Michael Jordan when he went overseas and shit like that. So I just wanted to know and get your opinion on that. Do you think, and hold on, and to be real, I think LaMelo should be a trendsetter for that because that's what he did. Instead of going to college, he went straight over there and did some Luka Doncic type shit, played with the adults and this, that, and third. So, to me, I feel like this. Don't be on some, all right, Joe, I'm going to use this as a backup plan just in case I don't make it to the league. Do it as like this. I'm going to try to get there. However, if they tell me, I'm not tall enough, I'm not fast enough, I can't give them that scoring percentage one. You take your ass over there to Australia with one of them teams that's going to adore you and love you, and you become Carmelo over there. You become Kevin Durant. You feel me? You do you over there. And I ain't going to lie, I love what Patrick Beverly doing over there because, he literally went from being a guy who averaged about 7-8 over there to now he averaged about 20-something points a game, and he the star of his team over there, out there, motherfucker. And he can be the reason why his team win. It ain't like he just going over there for the money. He getting his hooping out. I'm going to be the star of the team, be the reason my team. And if you know anything about Patrick Beverly, he's a team player. It ain't like this guy going out there and trying to be mellow and score 40 and 50. He trying to score points and get everybody involved and play good defense. He happy with you scoring 30 and he having 10 and 10. You feel me? So, what's your thoughts about that? Guys taking their talents over there if they can't make it to the league.
I like it because it's no different than the big three and stuff like that. It's just another way for guys to to play the game they love, which is basketball. So guys been doing that for years, going on overseas. So Josh Selby did it, Akil Carr did it. So.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, somebody might call him, hey man, we got a spot open. We need you to come play some defense. So there's nothing wrong with that because he still want to hoop, and like I said, overseas they still get paid. So I want to give it a hoop for free. So man, I like it. If guys feel like they ain't getting a shot in the league, play big three or go overseas until somebody call you up. So yeah, I think it's a great idea. All right. Next one is which teams look like the most complete teams in the AFC and NFC? Go ahead, co-host. You can do both or one.
Okay. Oh, that's easy. In the AFC, this one hurts to say, and the Ravens got to play these guys coming up. I think the Bills is one of the most complete teams in the AFC. I mean, this could be Josh Allen MVP, and I ain't gonna lie. No disrespect to the Ravens. I definitely want to see them go to the Super Bowl. As I picked well, not always, but this year I picked the Ravens versus the Lions in the Super Bowl. However, this could be one of them Super Bowls that hurt Stephon Diggs. This could be the chance where Josh Allen win MVP and go to the Super Bowl and win it. You feel me? It will tell once they play against the Ravens. Because one thing that I can say about the Ravens, even though the Ravens shoot themselves in the foot and hurt themselves, the Ravens gonna fucking play. They're gonna play offense. They're gonna play defense. Even their games that look shitty, the Ravens look like they still can win. You feel me? So if he go in there and get the job done against Baltimore's defense and go toe to toe with Lamar Jackson and continue his MVP thing and go 4-0, yeah, I got them. And then the Bills have playmakers on defense. That's one thing about the Bills. They always have levels and shit. They always have a good pass rusher, a decent running back, definitely a good corner, and definitely a solid safety out there. So they may not have a whole bunch of all pros at those positions, but they got something at every level. And those guys who I mentioned, or those position players I mentioned, they be getting the job done. So for the AFC, I want to go with them. I want to go now with the Chiefs. Chiefs are definitely, to me, is a complete team because I'm watching their defense stop people when they need to get stops. I'm watching their defense stop 2-point conversions. I'm watching their defense get clutch interceptions. Even though it didn't get that many yards, probably the best pick to me this year was the interception that the Chiefs got. He got the interception and then pitched it back, and they got a couple more yards, even though they didn't score. So, as far as AFC, I'm gonna go with them. I know there's probably some other hold on, let me see. Even though the Steelers are undefeated, I don't think that's a complete team. I think right now the Steelers are just riding the wave of being an exciting team right now. Justin Fields is getting a revamp of his life. George Pickens, right now, I said it on the show before, he's definitely in my top 3 wide receivers. And then the Steelers defense, they always do what they do. But I can't say the complete team because I feel like if the Steelers played against the Chiefs, the Bills, or the Ravens, I think he would get exposed, shit like that. So I got the Bills, I got the Chiefs, and I can't think of anybody else. And then when it comes to the NFC side, far as complete teams, I'm thinking NFC far as complete teams all the way around. I'm gonna give it to the Lions. Why I say complete, because the Lions lost their game. The game that the Lions right now is technically supposed to be undefeated. They lost themselves that game the same way they did in the NFC Championship against the 49ers, a game that they had won. We could be talking about the Lions in the Super Bowl. They lost to that shit. They came back and did that thing two straight games. Well, matter of fact, they won the first game, lost the second game, and then so they basically did that game. Because they were supposed to take advantage of the turnovers they got with Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield do like 2 interceptions. You feel me? But they did the same thing the Ravens did. They was blowing the team out in the beginning of the first half and then let it go in the second half. Both teams did the same exact thing where they let the guys off the hook. So I gotta say that I would like to have the Ravens as a complete team, but the reason why I can't because that Chief game exposed it. If we had it was sad to see no other wide receiver catching the ball unless it was Zay Flowers, and these other people, but then not wide receivers. Mark Andrews had a couple catches. Isaiah Likely had a couple catches. I had the conversation before. What's his name? I want to make sure it's right. Justin Forsett. I mean, my bad, not Forsett. 43.
Said Forsett.
My bad, number 43 for the Ravens.
Oh, Justice Hill.
Yeah, they was the only one catching passes. However, if I saw consistently some shit from Rashard Bateman, like how he scored, if he did this consistently, I would definitely put the Ravens in there as a complete team because I also touched that special team. But again, like I said, AFC, I'm going with the Chiefs and I'm going with the Bills. Then when it comes to the NFC, I'm going to go with the Lions. And who else? Oh my God, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give it to them right now. The Vikings probably is the most complete team. in the NFL right now. Besides, and the reason why I say this is because the Bills gave you scares that they're gonna lose. The Vikings have not gave me any scares that they was gonna lose at all any games. I don't know what the hell Sam Darnold doing different. The Vikings have not even been. It didn't even look like the Vikings was gonna lose any game. So I would say the Vikings. I'm sliding the Detroit in there because I'm a being a fanboy right now. But I'm trying to really look at anybody else that I can really pinpoint out there and see like, yeah, it's them. It's nobody in NFC East and the NFC South. I mean, I take that back. I apologize. The NFC has more complete teams. I'm going with the Seahawks. I like what they're doing, offensive defense. They holding it down. I'm going with Detroit. I'm going with the fucking Saints. How I can forget. Saints are probably the best team in football. They scored on every possession. Saints probably the best team in football. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave it there. I'm gonna go Saints. Yeah, I'm gonna go Saints overall. Yeah. If to answer the question, Saints overall. So I was going to say it's 3 complete teams: the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Saints. There you go. That's my answer.
Well, I'll start with the AFC first. I gotta go with the Buffalo Bills, 3-0. Looking to go 4-0, which I hope they don't. But yeah, they've been scoring points like crazy and haven't given up. The Cardinals only put up the most points, and the Cardinals put up like 28 or something like that. The Cardinals got a good offense, but other than that, 10 and 10, and they've been on track ever since, and they've been scoring points like crazy. 31, 38, like what they put 31 on the Dolphins, 34, 40 something, like when they averaging like 40 something points a game. Joe Brady doing good over there with those guys. Ken Dorsey, it just wasn't working with him. But and Josh Allen's playing much better now. He don't got to force the ball to a certain receiver. He's spreading it around to the running backs, James Cook, Ty Johnson, Ray Davis, Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman, Curtis Samuel, Marquez Valdez Scanlon, the tight ends, Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox. He just, and then of course he take off to his things. Definitely the Bills and Von Miller and those guys. And DeMar Hamlin got his first interception. Happy for him. So they definitely the Bills. Then number 2. Oh man, who number 2? I will go in the AFC. I'll go with even though they lost the Chargers. So, hopefully Herbert's okay. But they've been playing good football. They lost a tough game. So definitely Chargers. And 2, 3. Gotta go with the Houston Texans, man. Like I said, they took a tough loss, but they're gonna bounce back. They've been playing some pretty good football. I'm only gonna give this team love because they undefeated. But I really hate you because they're the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't want to let my bias cloud my analysis there. So they 3-0, they're doing their thing. So them right there, and NFC Vikings for sure. 3-0, they beating the crap out of teams. So
yeah,
Green Bay to be able to still put up points for both Jordan Love and Malik Willis. Shout out to him doing his thing.
2 different quarterbacks.
Yeah, doing his thing. Saints, like I said, they lost. They're doing their thing. Seattle, of course, Mike McDonald, who still should be our head coach right now. You know how I feel about that. All the hardball lovers can go to hell. I don't give a shit. But yeah, definitely Seattle. Even Philly, because Philly, like I said, when they're healthy and rolling, they can beat anybody. And then I'll also go with the Saints as well, and the team that's in their division, the Bucks and the Detroit Lions. So yeah, they're on my complete teams right there. All right, have a little fun. Let's talk about the recent events with Shannon Sharpes and his IG live escapades. So go ahead, Maurice, the floor is yours.
I don't even think you want my answer on this show. To me, I think that Shannon Sharp fooled y'all. First of all, the whole time, I ain't gonna lie. When I say now I'm different. When I say Shannon Sharp fooled y'all, I think that was a man. I don't think that was a when I listen, I ain't gonna lie. Now, I'm not trying to brag about my sex on this joint, but I'm the man. I do my thing, and I love to hear women's voices, and I know what women's voices sound like, and that shit sound like, huh. That shit sounded like that. That shit sounded like that. And then come on, man. I mean, I'm just being real, yo. I'm not trying to clown nobody about that sex because there'll be some people out here like, well, who's to tell you how to have sex? And everybody don't have sex like you, Maurice. Yo, I told you was gonna get this dick, didn't I? Didn't I tell you I was gonna run this dick up in you, Michelle? You saying it, you saying all that. First of all, you saying the name. Most niggas I know, correct me if I'm wrong, Jay. I'm not trying to be in your sexual business neither, yo, but I gotta ask you this. Nigga, when the last time you fucked the girl and said, yeah, Shaniqua, yeah, Lisa, yeah, Tina? Who the fuck? Look,
I'm gonna just say this about getting to. I'm not doing all that.
thank you. So like, come on, yo, that by far letting me know, like, yo, you trying to put it out there, and then come on, yo, then you said the stupidest thing you could have said. I didn't know it was on IG Live.
Bro, he go live every week. He go live every week.
You didn't know. First of all, and then what happened is, well, Justin just made it even worse because anybody else that was could have made an excuse, but Justin made it worse. Said that you do a show every week. So now my brain goes. That means you know how to operate it. That means you know how to work it. That means you know how to press it, when to press it, and not to press it. And what happened is where it go to show is like how it's crazy is, yo, you pressed it and then dropped the phone down. Or slid the phone to the side. It was like borderline. Well, it ain't no borderline. It was sneaky recording. You feel me? And I think you was trying to get people off your ass about you being gay and all that shit. But I didn't. Yo, he lucky that motherfucker wasn't louder. He lucky because that would you would have heard a man's voice. And yo, when I kept listening to it and playing it, it was making me mad. It was making me mad. Like, yo, I can't believe I'm listening to gay shit. It was making me mad. Like, yo, I do not, yo, like, I swear to yo, I ain't got nothing against gay people. Do your thing, yo, but I can't believe, yo, like, I got angry hearing another man go, ha, ha, ha. That shit was pissing me off. Like, I was like, oh, nah, yo. I was like, yo, I could never. Shannon Sharpes, he was a cool ass tight end for the Ravens. I even liked him doing his John Elway days with the Broncos, but yo, bro, that was clownish of you. That was cornballs of you. And I'm a freaky ass nigga. And I do my thing all the time. Yo, I'm only recording women with their permission. Then two, I'm not recording that shit, putting it on what's name, and then like, yo, that sex shit sounded horrible. Come on, Michelle. Go. Why the fuck? What? First of all, you can tell that was a man because ain't no woman wants you breathing on it like that. No. Only another man could be that strong for that musk. But go ahead, Joe. Cause I was mad. I was mad. I was not thinking, yo, Onk shut the crowd. I was, yo, if it wasn't gonna get me banned or get me clown, yo, I would have commented on everybody's shit like, yo, stop saying Onk the man. Stop saying he was this. That shit was staged, and he lucky he wasn't pounding it long enough because he was saying crazy. I told you I was gonna run that dick up in you. He didn't even say, yo, I'm gonna beat that pussy up. If that let me know. Hey, yo, I'm gonna say this last thing. This is how you know he was fucking a man. Yo, when my grandmother talk about gay people, she was like, them faggot ass niggas over there always running dick up in each other. Old people say run. When old people say that run, that mean they know about them boys playing with boys. So Shannon Sharp, good try, but you didn't fool me.
That is funny. This is probably the most. I was looking for this topic more than this because we're gonna talk about football, whatever. That's a given. But this was the one that's why I said we have to talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I like Shannon. I ain't trying to put that that undercover brother tag on him. But so yeah, but yeah, I didn't like he like I said, he goes live and talk with his people all the time, so he know how to operate. Like I said, it probably was a PR stunt because of, like you said, the whole gay rumors and all that. But I didn't listen to the whole thing, but so you probably can get a little bit in depth with that. But I was like, okay, I thought he was hacked at first. That was my initial thought. I said, damn, shit, but when he did his little show with Ocho, so I was like, he said, nah, that really happened. I'm like, what was the purpose of that? Like, that ain't going to shit up the room. Then from what you hearing, like, it's making it even worse if it sound like that. So, but yeah, he a big country guy, so I'm surprised. I ain't surprised that he said that.
Yeah.
He just key country and shit. So he's from Savannah, Georgia. But yeah, that's crazy. I hope Uncle not out here being Fleece Johnson. Remember him out the Boondocks?
Oh, he is.
I like it, and I won't shit.
Oh,
he said we can do it on so easy way on the hallway.
He lucky.
So hopefully, I hope so Shannon Sharpes, if you watch this somewhere, look, man, I ain't putting no charges, but I hope all this is I hope it's a woman. And next time, I'm gonna give you grace. Double check before you do some shit like this. At least they gonna leave his phone in the car. Please do that. Yeah.
Yes, my nigga. Please leave that shit in the car.
Now every time you get into an argument with somebody, they gonna throw that. So you do something.
Yeah, because everybody want to know who Michelle is.
I can give two shits, but uh, now back to football. Let's recap a few of these games for Week 4 of college football, and we'll make some Week 5 predictions. So, let's start with Illinois and Nebraska. They beat Nebraska in overtime 31-24. You can go ahead, Maurice.
I'm gonna be short on this one. I'm hand it over to you. I like Nebraska. I play with them on NCAA the game and all that shit. I think the only thing is, man, we just hyped up this kid a little bit too early. He's only 19. We comparing him to Patrick Mahomes a little bit too early. I mean, I know he got similar things and this, that, and third. And to be real, he has similar moves. But far as arm strength, I'm watching this guy. Far as arm strength and arm talent, no, he got the skill set and the mindset of Patrick Mahomes. But I'm watching this guy throw the ball and sling the ball. That's why they lost the game. They basically lost the game because of him. And Nebraska defense is it's subpar. It's good enough. But Illinois did what they had to do. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just give a few stats and that's it, and then we'll move on. Total 10 yards, Nebraska 345, 381 for Illinois, and yeah, defeated 297 passing yards for Nebraska, 215 for Illinois, 166 on the ground for Illinois, 48 for Nebraska. They lost. Yards per play 5.8 for Illinois, almost 6 yards per play, 5.1. First downs 25 for Illinois, 20 for Nebraska. Third down efficiency, which is big, 7 for 13 for Illinois, 8 of 15. So they both was roughly 50%. Fourth down efficiency, 2 or 3 for Illinois, or 0 for 1 for Nebraska. Both had similar. Both had the same amount of plays, 68 and 66. Nebraska punted 3 times, Illinois twice. Nebraska had 9 penalties for 90 yards. Jeez, that's undisciplined. Don't sound like the Ravens. Illinois 3 penalties, 20 yards. Illinois had 2 fumbles lost. Nebraska none. Interceptions thrown, 1 by Nebraska, 0 by. Time of possession was very close, 29 minutes and 39 seconds for Illinois, 30 minutes and 21 seconds. Go to a few player stats. This kid, Altmaier from Illinois, I hope I said it right, 21-27, 215, 4 TDs, no picks. And the running back, Fejan, 12 carries, 69 yards. Receiver, Bryant, 5 catches, 74 yards, 2 touchdowns. Franklin, 5 catches, 50 yards. Arkin, 4 catches, 28 yards, a touchdown. Henderson, 1 catch, 6 yards, a touchdown. Let's go to Nebraska real quick. Raiola, Patrick Mahomes, wannabe, 25 of 35.
Yeah. I just had a conversation with my grandfather the day before I talked to you, and he said the same shit you said. Want to be Patrick Mahomes? My grandpa don't like this dude.
Trying to understand, but anyway, 25, 297, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Pretty solid game. Dow, I fuck said the running back, 20 carries, 72 yards, average 3.6 a carry. The running back Johnson, 4 carries, 17 yards. Banks, 8 catches, 98 full yards. Neal, 4 catches, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns. So yeah, like I said, Nebraska just me and Illinois played a much cleaner game. All right, so next game, Ohio State and Marshall shouldn't take long.
Let me see. Ohio State and Marshall. I mean, the score was self-explanatory, 49-14. Marshall not even close. Didn't even come close. I mean, that's it. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
They played tough for like a quarter, then they made some mistakes. I'm just gonna give a few stats, and we'll move on. Total team yards 569 and 264, so they doubled them up in some. Uh, Will Howard 275, 2 touchdowns. He did throw that 1 pick. Quishawn Juggins 14 carries, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns. Travion Henderson 8 carries, 6 carries, 76 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ibuga 5 catches, 117, 1 tub. Jeremiah Smith, 3 catches, 70 yards, a touchdown. All right. Go to the next game, NC State and Clemson.
Hold on, let me see that NC State and Clemson. Uh, it was what it was. Again, another outstanding blowout. Of course, it was score 59-35. That's what that's almost like it is 90 something points.
Yeah,
So
94 to be exact.
yeah. So it was a good high scoring game. It was a good affair, but yeah, that's all I can say about it. You feel me? I really didn't even pay attention to that game. I paid attention to a few other games, but yeah, I ain't paying attention to that game because I don't fuck with Clemson at all. My little brother, that's his team, Clemson and shit. Shout out to my little brother Dion.
Okay, 1 second.
Hey, to be real, I'm gonna tell you what game you needed throwing that. You know I love upset games. Man, Michigan beating fucking USC.
Yeah, we was going. That was gonna say
Oh,
that.
all right.
All right, like I said, gonna be too long. Clemson pounced on them after they got their ass whooped. Week 1, they won 2 straight. 500
Mm-hmm.
yards for Clemson, 436 for NC State. The kid Bailey, backup quarterback, 26, 16 and 25, 204. A touchdown, a pick. The backup Thomas, 4-6, 53 yards, touchdown. Raphael, the running back, 10 carries, 90 yards, a touchdown. Smothers, 8 carries, 41 yards, a touchdown. Jones Jr., three carries, 13 yards, a touchdown. The kid Anderson, 3 catches, 40 yards, a touchdown. And Walters, 2 catches, 19 yards, a touchdown. Kid Klubnik, 16 and 24, 209, 3 touchdowns. Maffa, the running back, 7 carries, 107 yards, average of 15 yards a carry. Damn, touchdown. Kid Klubnik, 4 rushes, 70 yards, touchdown. Haynes, 8 carries, 42 yards, a touchdown. And Turner, one rush, 18 yards, touchdown. Receivers, Randall, 5 catches, 69 yards, a touchdown. Williams, 3 catches, 39 yards, 2 touchdowns. All right.
Right there. There was a couple upsets this week, especially Buffalo beating Northern Illinois.
Yeah,
That was
70. Yeah,
yeah
73 over because it was straight blowouts. Uh,
that
these,
was an unranked team beat a ranked team.
yeah, let's go Michigan, USC, Michigan, and we'll talk about the U, of course, Tennessee, Oklahoma, and then we'll be dead for that. So,
Uh,
USC, and Michigan.
well, I'm gonna say is this, man. Thank you, Michigan, for winning. I ain't gonna lie, I was getting ready to give up on Michigan because of the fact, like, y'all need a quarterback. It's looking bad. It's looking like y'all going. What was that quarterback that the Michigan had back in the day? Yo, he was a running quarterback. He was number 16, and he wound up being running back for the Jags.
Denard Robinson.
Yeah, it looked like this, but
That's the one that Clowney smacked as soon as he got the ball.
yeah, it looked like that's about to be happening all over again. And I'm watching the wide receivers on Michigan be frustrated, and they got some talented wide receivers on Michigan to be real, and they got a good running back. And then I ain't gonna lie, they got one of them type of defenses that I super love and respect. And the thing that's gonna be holding them back is quarterback play. And in college, you really need quarterback play. You're not gonna go anywhere without a quarterback that can at least throw down the field or manage the game. You probably NFL because shout out to Rex Grossman. You feel me? Shout out to Trent Dilfer, guys like that who went to the Super Bowl and shit like that. But that's not happening in college. You're not going to be trash at quarterback or be subpar and nowhere near. Because I know they wished they could have had another JJ McCarthy, but they did what they had to do. I was definitely shocked that USC did lose, but it was about time that USC did get a loss, and they played against a good opponent with that type of defense. And I think that was the difference in the game. Michigan's defense is better than USC's, and I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Yeah, USC brought in his hot shot defensive coordinator, beat LSU, and then you know, and those shit was sweet. How the blue fuck did you lose with Tortino only had 32 passing yards? They had 32 yards total offense, 32 yards passing, 290 on the ground. USC 286 in the air, 96 on the ground. Like Miller Moss, he did his part, 28 to 51, 283, 3 touchdowns, three 283, 3 touchdowns, a pick. Marks, 13 carries, 100 yards. The receiver, Branch, Xavier Branch, 6 catches, 98 yards. Lane, 4 catches, 50 yards, a touchdown, averaging 12.5 a catch. Fair, 3 catches, 42 yards, a touchdown, 14 yards a catch. And Robinson had a touchdown. Michigan, fucking Alex Orgy, 7 to 30, 12, 7 to 12, 32 yards. Man, you could have did that, but I ain't knocking him. He played his part. I'm not. He did, but he did what he's asked to do. It's all about getting the win. Mullins, 17 carries, 159 yards, 2 touchdowns, 9.5 yards a count, a first down. Yeah, they ran the fuck up this football.
Yes.
That was that was 14 carries, 74 yards, touchdown. Orgy's 13 carries, 43 yards. Yeah, receivers, Lacey was out there star blocking all game. 1 catch, 10 yards, 1 catch, 9, 3 for 6. So
yo, these stats, I don't mean to laugh, but damn, yo.
Hey, they did what they had to do to win the game, so that's what all that matters. Is all All right, we're gonna talk about Utah, Oklahoma State with Vanderbilt, and then we'll do Miami and Tennessee. And that we're gonna do our predictions. So let's go Utah and Oklahoma State. That game was close, 22-19.
Yeah, 20. Hold on, let me go to it. I just was looking at it, 22-19. All I know is hold on, which one is them? Utah is ranked, right? Where's Utah ranked?
Oklahoma State's 20 and Utah's 10.
Utah is 10. Oh shit. Okay. They switched because now Penn State, because they got Penn State at 10. Okay,
Yeah,
all
they
right.
probably updated it, but
All right. All I'm gonna say is I'm shocked at Utah. It's good to talk about Utah football because they know for the basketball, but I mean it came down to a field goal, and it came down to field goal. It came down to field position and shit because that was a close, good defensive game. But I ain't gonna speak too much on it because I'm not worried about neither one of these teams when it comes to the playoffs. It was just a good game that was played.
Oh, well said. Like I said, give a quick coach stats. And then move on. Total team yards, 285, 456. So they almost doubled them. So to say, get a quarterback stats real fast. Isaiah Wilson, Cam Rising out, so he'll be back. 17-29, 201, touchdown, 2 picks. Not eye-popping numbers, but he did enough. Bernard, 25 carries, 182 yards, averaging 7.3 yards a carry. Wilson ran for 6 times at 41 yards. Singer, I think that's a tight end receiver, 7 catches, 94 yards. Kuti, I don't know how you say this shit. 4 catches, 74 yards, a touchdown. For Oklahoma State, Bowman, he's so up and down. 16-33, under 50%, 206 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Oliver Gordon, who's supposed to be a Heisman candidate, 11 carries, 42 yards, 3.8 yards a carry. Good job by Utah's defense. Stribling, 3 catches, 50 yards. Shetron, 3 catches, 49 yards. Presley, 4 catches, 47 yards, a touchdown. Owens, 3 catches, 42 yards, a touchdown. So, yeah, a good defensive game. And to hold a Heisman candidate on the bet, the 30 yards is impressive. All right, Vanderbilt, Missouri. This was a hell of a game.
Oh, let me go back because I was actually while you was talking, I'm looking at the damn stats of the same game you was looking at. Vanderbilt. That was a good ass game. Went to 2 overtimes. I didn't even watch that game at all. But I'm gonna do what you did. Go to the stat line and check everything out and see how it went. I'm definitely gonna check it out because anytime a game with a 2 double overtimes, you gotta check it out. They was going back and forth the whole entire time. When I'm looking at the scoreboard right now, nobody had the lead long and nobody was blowing anybody out. Going toe to toe, field goal for field goal, touchdown with touchdown. Both quarterbacks, both of them threw 2 touchdown passes. The running backs was doing their things out that bitch. Excuse my language. I think the reason why Vanderbilt lost, their wide receiver only had 1 catch with 65 yards. That top wide receiver. I mean, he scored, but he only had 1 catch out the whole game. I mean, that's not going to work, especially in a game like that. And I'm looking. I'm trying to see. I don't see any turnovers. Let me go look at team stats. I want to be.
One up turned the ball over. It was a clean game for the most part.
Yeah, nobody turned it. So I mean, all I can say was, I mean, that them few punts that was done, that's what killed the game.
Yeah,
Those, I mean, what I think they only, well, it was like two possessions of punts,
yeah,
two
basically.
possessions of punts. Yeah, two possessions of punts, and that go to show you where game is all about inches, as they say, for real. Because I mean, I know you probably thinking like, damn, if I would have caught that 3rd and 3, or damn, or if I would have got an extra more yards on that 2nd and 5, instead of making it a tough 3rd and 1, and we get, you know what I'm saying, get stopped. So I mean, it really came down to that. And to me, Missouri, you shouldn't have been in that situation at all. You rank number 7. You're going against Vanderbilt. I mean, I'm not trying to talk bad about the school, but we got to talk and be real here. I don't know nothing about Vanderbilt. Well, I know about him, but I don't know nothing about Vanderbilt except for uh, uh, Skip Bayless and Jay Cutler. That's it. That's it. You feel me? And it's a good, smart school to go to. But as far as football wise, they shouldn't even been in the same conversation with you. This is not a math test. This is not the SATs or no shit like that. This is a football game, and you're ranked 7. 7. That's huge. That's said. That's a lot to be said. That's a lot to be said. So we'll see what you guys do next week. And now I kind of want to see who Missouri plays next week. I kind of want to see who they play next week and shit. You feel me? Because they might not go. And I'm looking at it right there. That was the big difference too. Vanderbilt was 4 for 14 on 3rd downs. See what I'm saying? Them punts. They was big difference. So I'm ahead. That was a lot. Whoa, damn, that's a lot of punts. I take that back. 4 for 14. Go ahead. I'm gonna hand it over to you. That's a lot of punts. I thought it was only 2.
Yeah, I mean that's a one punt a quarter. Some teams that pump way more than that in the pros, but
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, it's a hell of a game. And Vanderbilt has a pretty solid team. They beat Virginia Tech at the band down by 20, so they definitely got some playmakers. Total team yards for Missouri 442, 328. 324 for Vanderbilt, got them by extra 100 yards. Missouri was balanced 226 and air 216. They were Vanderbilt was 178, 114, 146. Oh man, this kid Brian Cook playing well. 27, 23 or 37, 226, 2 touchdowns. Noel had a monster game, 24 carries, 199 yards, basically 200 yards, 8.3 yards a carry. And Luther Bird in the third, he's going to be a first round pick. He's a
Mm,
beast. I got in this Missouri one of the leagues. I know about him.
yeah, he is.
76 yards, 2 touchdowns, 12.7 yards a catch, almost 13 yards a catch. Theo Weiss Jr., he's a beast too, 5 catches, 55 yards, 11 yards a catch. Uh, Malik Carroll, 2 catches, 26 yards, and Michael Johnson, 2 catches, 19 yards. So in Missouri, the kid David Pavia, 14-23, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was the leading rusher too, 17 carries, 84 yards, 5 yards a carry. Alexander 11 carries, 52 yards, no touchdown. The kid Newberry, 6 carries, 18 yards, touchdown. Receiver, like you said, McVay, 1 catch, 75 yards. Stowers, 7 catches, 57 yards. Everybody else, 1 catch, 1 catch, 1 catch. Actually, we're almost done. We're going to do our predictions for college football, then we're going to talk to NFL football. All right. We're going to go Tennessee and Oklahoma, then we're going to talk about my Canes, then we'll move on. This was a hell of a game, 25-15, 2 ranked teams. I watched majority of this game. So go ahead, Maurice.
Um, Tennessee won this game, right?
Yep, 25-15.
Okay. Um, all I can say is Tennessee, you gotta keep it going. I really don't want to speak on the game. I just want to speak on the team overall. Y'all pretty much are a sneaky team on the low that people need to watch.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, and y'all can really get it done. I really didn't know how good Tennessee was until I like really dived into these little highlights. I can't even say I watched any Tennessee game. I'm watching highlights and I'm like, God damn, oh shit. So it was a good win, nonetheless. And let's see how far. I don't want to jump. I don't want to ride the wave because I mean not to talk about another game, but I'm watching Alabama, my team. But bro, I'm watching the fuck out of Penn State, and I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Yeah, this was a good game. Both defenses came to play. Tennessee been scoring 40, 50 on 8 by their receiving core. It's out of
Woo!
it. And Lamavia, the quarterback, has been playing good. So, but Brett Venables is a defensive mind, so I knew he'll have a plan to slow him down. Total yards from Oklahoma 221. Their offense been struggling, but they've been playing good defense. Tennessee 345. Look at Nico Ayamaliva 13 to 21, 194 yards, a touchdown. The running back G 24 carries, 92 yards, a touchdown. Bishop 16 carries, 65 yards, 4.1 yards a carry. McCoy 4 catches, 92 yards. Thornton Jr. 2 catches, 73 yards, a touchdown. Oklahoma Hawkins 11 for 18, 132, a touchdown. Jackson Arnold struggled. True freshman 7 for 16, 54 yards. No touchdowns, interception. I guess he got benched. And Lee Hawkins was their best rusher, 12 carries, 22 yards. Yeah. Petaway, 3 catches, 79 yards, no touch. Sharp, 4 catches, 36 yards, no catch. And Burks, 4 catches, 32 yards. So, and then Bonds caught a 1-yard touchdown. But, yeah, Tennessee, man, they pulled it out. Like without Brent Venables, good job defensively. I'll talk about the Miami Hurricanes, and we're going to move on to our predictions. My Miami Hurricanes stomped South Florida 50 to 15. Good, Maurice.
I'm gonna be sure to sweeten this. Miami has turned it around. Uh, this is the what? This is the second highest most points they gave up, and really wasn't much out there. Miami hasn't even gave up 20 points this year. Um, That's really nothing to say. What they look like, it from the numbers I'm calculating, and I'm not looking at any numbers. I'm just looking at the scores. It looked like Miami average about 47 to 48 points a game, and they only give up 10 points a game, and probably less than that. It's probably about 9. So it looked like they 47 points a game and only give up 10 points a game. That's fucking NFL numbers. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's all I can say. And they now, Miami is now ranked number 7 because of this. So I gotta give credit where it was due. They turned it around up there. You feel me? I mean, again, I must mention, if I'm not watching Alabama, shout out to my grandfather. I'm on Penn State ass, but the U is doing their thing. Go ahead, it's on you.
Man, I'm so happy I could finally float on my team again. Like, religiously, like I said, man, Mario Cristobal wasn't that Portal, got Cam Ward, got some other guys. And, I was like, man, damn, Kev's like, we got our coach, but we just got to get the talent. And boom. And so, yeah, like I said, man, we ain't been this dominant since, man,
90s.
2001. Even in
Okay.
2017, when we started off 10-0, we weren't beating teams like this. Like you said, we ain't give up 20 points yet. Granted, it's not the best of teams, but hey, we only play where we line up. We scored 50 points, 56 points, 65, 62 points, and 41. Like you average damn near 50, meaning you only have given up like 14 points. Total team yards, we damn near doubled them. Not damn near double. We got 200 something more yards and 592, almost 600 yards, 365. We had 4.5, 180 on the ground. Man, Cam Ward 24, 34, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Lyles, freshman, 6 carries, 106 yards, 104 yards, touchdown. Cam Ward, 5 carries, 43 yards. Dave Martinez toughed it out, our good big back, 11 carries, 31 yards, 3 touchdowns. Isaiah Horton, big receiver, 8 catches, yards, touchdown. Xavier Restrepo, Mr. Reliable, that's our Hunter Renfro / Wes Welker, 6 catches, 96, 99 yards, a touchdown. Sterling Brown, 2 catches, 75 yards, a touchdown. Martinez, 2 catches, 50 yards. Arroyo, our tight end, 2 catches, 25, and lost the 1 catch. Man, let's look at South Florida. Yeah, the quarterback did okay with 19, 13, 250, 0 touchdowns, 0 picks. The backup threw 2 picks, and the rest, and that receiver, 11 catches, 125 yards. Yeah, and we're going to take care of Virginia Tech. We're going to talk about that when we do our predictions. And that's the first game for our prediction of week 5, Friday night. We take on Virginia Tech. So give me your prediction for this game. Just score prediction.
You said Virginia Tech and Miami,
We play Friday night, 7 o'clock.
Georgia Tech, or Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech, VA.
Oh, I'm easy Miami. I'm going. I'm trying to think. Nah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go 50-12.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more respect on them because it's a rivalry. I'm gonna go with 38-14 Kings.
Okay, I can see that.
22 BYU and Baylor, who had a tough loss against Colorado.
And what's BYU? They ranked?
Yeah, they ranked 22.
All right, I'm gonna go with them with the win because this not Colorado. And I was out. You lucky you ain't bring up that game because I was about to dig in Deion Sanders' ass. I think he's gonna suck next year. But anyway, um, I'm gonna go with BYU in a close game. Give me 30-27.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Baylor because I think they well like I said they had the game one, they blew it. I'm gonna go Baylor in a tough one. I'm gonna go 27-24.
Okay.
We got number 20 Oklahoma State and number 23 Kansas State.
You said Kansas State versus who? Oklahoma State?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going with Oklahoma State. If this was Kansas, I would have picked them, but I'm going with Oklahoma State. I'm going to go 27-28.
I'm gonna go Kansas State 24-21. Number 12 Michigan versus Minnesota. It should be a blowout.
Oh, I'm still I'm not confident in Michigan quarterback, but it wouldn't be shocking if Michigan lost this game. I'm telling you right now, it wouldn't shock me if they lost this game. But because I like Wolverine the X-Men, I'm gonna go with Michigan winning this game 22-20. No, 23-20. 23-20.
Nah, I get that, but yeah, they're gonna punish them because Minnesota just up front can't do it. And yeah, the quarterback play spotty. He'll play a little bit better with that rushing attack and that defense attack. I'm gonna go Michigan 41, Minnesota 7. Kentucky versus Ole Miss. Good old SEC matchup. Uh,
Since we've been doing the show, I've been talking a lot about Kentucky, but this time I gotta go against them. I'm going to Ole Miss. I'm going to blow out 50-10.
Kentucky got some receivers and back. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I'm gonna go Ole Miss 38-24. They did one by 2 touchdowns. The sneaky Arkansas Razorbacks with Taylor Green against number 24 Texas A&M Mike Echols team. Who you got?
The Aggies. I'm going to go with them in a nail biter, 36-33.
I'm gonna go Texas A&M. I'm gonna go 38-31 because Arkansas do put up points. Number 15 Louisville versus number 16 Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. I'm going to go Notre Dame winning 27-24.
I'm gonna go with Louisville in a tight one. I'm gonna go 31. Wisconsin versus number 13 USC.
Who?
Wisconsin.
Yeah, I heard Wisconsin, but who they playing?
USC. Damn, you ain't catch USC? That's
Oh,
crazy.
my bad. I apologize. Damn, yo. I want to go. No, I'm gonna stick where it's at, man. I'm gonna stick where it's at. I think USC should be able to rebound, but I think it's gonna be like a struggle rebound. So I'm gonna go USC winning the game 31-21. But it's gonna be a struggle, 31-21.
I got Trojans 31-17. Wisconsin offense been no spotty. Number 21, Oklahoma versus Auburn.
Oh, Oklahoma, easy. I'm going Oklahoma 31-20.
I'm gonna go Auburn do play good defense, but Oklahoma definitely need a rebound at that tough loss. Sooners 27-20. Mississippi State versus number 1 Texas.
Oh, Texas easy. And for the record, I don't care if I get clowned for this. Every show, every year, I say Ravens Giants Super Bowl. If the Giants do not get Arch Manning, I'm done. But I'm going with Texas. 50-10. I'm same score, 50-10. Them boys is on fire.
Yeah, they not fucking around. I'm gonna go 42-14 Texas. Stanford versus number 17 Clemson.
Ooh. You said Stanford, right? God damn. I like Stanford on the low. Yo, they tricky. But I'm gonna still go with Clemson though. Even though I don't like my brother team. Shout out to my little brother Dion. I'm gonna go Clemson getting the job done. 28-31.
I'm gonna go Clemson to beat down. I'm gonna go 38-10.
Damn.
Stanford.
Okay.
Not that good. All right. Iowa State always competitive. Number 18, Iowa State versus Houston.
And Houston, what's Houston ranking?
They're not ranked.
Oh, then I'm going with them to lose. I'm going in a nail biter though. Let me get 26-23. It come down to a field goal at the end of the game.
I'm going Houston for the upset because Houston got their offense is really good. And Iowa State probably just a benefit of probably not playing on bye. I'm gonna go Houston 30-27.
Okay.
This game right here probably gonna be a slaughter. Number 3, Ohio State and Michigan State.
Let me get 45-0.
I'm gonna go 42-0 right off you because Chip Kelly is the offense coordinator. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
That shit not even close. This game right here, game of the week, in my opinion. Number 2 Georgia versus number 4 Alabama, rematch of the SEC championship. Georgia trying to get some payback because y'all ended their potential 3-peat. So yeah, that's gonna be going.
Oh, by far, I'm going with my boys. My boys been lighting up and been on fire. I think this is gonna be a good one, but I think we more like last year we barely got it done. I think this year Jalen Monroe knows what time it is. He's getting ready to be an NFL quarterback. He know that he's about to be the next Lamar Jackson and Jalen Daniels. I'm going with us beating them in a close ass game. Let me get 41-36. 41-36. We get a defensive stop.
I don't think neither team is going to score more than 20-something points because I think both defenses are really good. I'm going to go 26-23 Georgia. He's got a few more playmakers that I like more. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings, bro, but yeah. Then Kirby Smart, like I said, he got a vendetta against y'all. He was gonna be the first team to 3-peat since the 70s. So yeah, he definitely gonna take. It's gonna be a great game, and I think y'all can play again. SEC championship, Georgia. Then Trevor Etienne be bad too, so that's another. Just to give him a slight edge. Number 19 Illinois. I guess number 9 Penn State. Did you hear me?
Say it again.
Number 19 Illinois, number 9 Penn State. What you got?
Oh, that's a no-brainer. I'm going with Penn State, and I'm saying we because I'm riding the bandwagon. I'm going Penn State winning. Let me get 35-28. 35-28. I'm going with Penn State.
I'm gonna go Penn State with the same exact score because Illinois Dukes can score. So, but I'm gonna go 34-27, so just a point off.
Very possible.
South Alabama against number 14 LSU.
Oh, easy. LSU. I'm going in the blowout. Let me get LSU winning 28-0.
They're gonna score more. They got something to prove. I'm going LSU 49-0.
Yep, I can see.
Washington State, Cam Ward's old school against number 25 Boise State.
Mm. Say it again.
Washington State, Cam Ward's old school against number 25 Boise State.
Oh, Boise State. That's easy. Boise State. Let me get 40-17. Boise State.
I'm gonna go Boise State 35-21. All right, Arizona against number 10 Utah.
Oh, Utah. Let me get Utah, but I think it's gonna be close though. Let me get Utah winning that game, 27-31.
I'm gonna go Utah. It's Cam Rising to be back. I'm gonna go 28-14. Last game for this week. College football, number 8 Oregon versus UCLA, Deshaun Foster's team.
You said Oregon number 8, right?
Yeah, number 8.
Let me go Oregon getting a dub. Let me get 23-27. I'm going with Oregon.
Okay. I'm going Oregon big. If they had their little scare with them, they only beat what's the name? I forgot the school. They're gonna beat the shit out of them because UCLA is struggling. So I'm gonna go Oregon 44, UCLA 20.
Okay, 44-20. All right, okay.
I'm gonna do a quick recap of week 3, and then we're gonna do our predictions. So Patriots and Jets. You go ahead, go first.
That's gonna be easy. It's good to see that Aaron Rodgers doing what he got to do. That he's showing that he's back. He making some of the throws. You can tell that he's not fully back, and it's time for him to get up out of here. But the Jets, I think they need one more wide receiver, and they could be good. Their defense is up and down. It's like that defense picks and choose who they're gonna play against. Like when they played against the Patriots, of course they're gonna destroy every time because of lack of quarterback play. But just a few weeks ago, they was just getting annihilated. And who did they just play when they got their ass beat on?
Oh, who Jets?
Yeah.
They just played the Patriots.
No, I'm saying who they when we was watching the game on Sunday night or something. Who they got their ass bust.
Oh, it was the 49ers that beat them.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean. The Jets defense.
That was week 1.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? The Jets defense pick and choose when they gonna step up. Like they didn't really step up against them. They was like, let's hurry up and get this 49ers game over with. But when it came down to the Patriots, they did what they did. So it's more the fact that the Patriots don't have a quarterback. But good job by the Jets.
Yeah, man. Like since that game, week 1, Aaron Rodgers, he played pretty good. He's rusty. They only allowed 17 to the Titans and only 3. So since then, only 20 points. That Jets defense is rolling out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not much there. Giants, Browns is probably one of the upsets of the week besides Broncos.
I was so excited that I picked this pick, and the reason why I picked this pick because of I just feel like Daniel Jones and Deshaun Watson are both bullshit quarterbacks, but just so happened Daniel Jones is not as worse bullshit than Deshaun Jackson. I'm Deshaun Watson, and I'm gonna tell you what I mean is it's like this. There's a reason why Daniel Jones playing the way he played. Look where he was drafted at. Look what school he came from, and look how he plays. Deshaun Watson, why are you playing like Daniel Jones? Are you crazy? You should supposed to be in a conversation of one of these top quarterbacks. And to be real, here you go again, not to bring up Lamar Jackson, but this is why I say Lamar Jackson, it probably is the best quarterback in the league because he's out here doing it with the least amount of talent. And it's like this. You want to say Mark Andrews is the top tight end, but he not. He probably top 5. Zay Flowers is not a top 10 wide receiver. You feel me? They don't have a top 10 backup. Now we have a top 10 running back. But before then, everything was Lamar Jackson. Deshaun Watson, you had that same Lamar Jackson type feel, and you was in the league before Lamar Jackson. Am I correct? I just want to make sure I'm correct. Okay. So you got the playoff experience. You had the defense behind. You had everything behind you. So I don't know what's going on now, why you can't get it together. And also you have Amari Cooper. I don't even know why you're not connected with him. Amari Cooper was destroying the Giants. He was destroying Tate Banks. He had like 9 catches for 100 or something yards and scored both touchdowns on Tate Banks, the number 1 corner. And the Giants, you need to definitely get a corner. So it was more that Deshaun Watson is better at being bullshit than Daniel Jones. And that's the only reason why I picked the what's the name, the Giants to win. And I trust the Giants defense a little bit more. I mean, one thing I can say is even though the Giants got suspect secondary, they're going to sack the quarterback. I think the Giants damn near every year, I mean, not every year, every game this year at least had 4 to 5 sacks every game. This game, they just had 7. So it's more, to me, that was a shitty-ass game to watch. Happy, of course, that the Giants got the job done. I'm still hoping that they get the quarterback from Texas, Arch Manning. But it's more that Browns ain't going nowhere until Nick Chubbs get back. They have no other wide receiver over there that I'm convinced off of. I would like to see more of a connection with Deshaun Watson and Amari Cooper. But then, like I said, when it comes to the Giants, the shit is a shit show. It's good to see what I'm saying with Malik Neighbors, but it make me think the Giants like doing this. When we had Odell, you didn't get him no help. Then when you get Saquon Barkley, you don't get him no help. Now we got Malik Neighbors, and you're not going to get him no help. I'm going to hand it over to you.
Damn, you basically broadcast the whole game.
Oh, my bad.
Damn, bro. That was a quick recap. We'll be all night. These people gotta go
I
to work.
apologize. I'm gonna be fast on the next.
Yeah, Giants, Browns is not a good football team right now. You saw week one when they got beaten down by Dallas. There's a lot going on. Deshaun Watson, supposed to be more stuff going on, but trials. So I might be getting thrown. Like say missing Chubb, but yeah, Giants good win, man. Like I said, they've been out there at the week one. They've been very much competitive. Eagles put a stop to the Saints scoring spree. They won 15-12.
The Eagles, good job. Way to get it done. You needed to do. Hold on, Eagles lost, right?
They won 15-12.
Oh yeah, Eagles. You needed this shit because if not, people would have been questioned. What's his name? I think Jalen Hurts got hella damn turnovers. I think he lead the league in turnovers right now. That's all I gotta say. Keep doing good or you're gonna lose.
Eagles defense, man. If they came to play, the Saints was put up 91 points in 2 weeks. And Vic Fangio, man, he got them boys playing, held them 12 points. So yeah, Saquon Barkley scored and won a touchdown. So yeah, that's it. The Eagles defense definitely would say today. Minnesota Vikings put a beat down in Houston, Texas, 34-7.
Minnesota is on a whole nother level. I just want to speak on just Minnesota, not the whole game. They doing that thing on all phases. The defense is getting carried well by Harrison Smith. The pass rush is doing what they got to do. And I don't know what's going on in Minnesota, but no matter who they have back there, quarterback and running back for these past couple of years, those people have been getting the job done. Going all the way back to hold on, who was the quarterback when they made the playoffs with the Stephon Diggs catch? Who was that quarterback? Yo, see what I'm saying? So they doing good up there. And shout out to Sam Darnold. He could fuck around win comeback player of the year.
Yeah, I agree. Like I say, he's playing well. Aaron Jones from the belt. Well, Justin Jefferson doing his thing. Kevin O'Connell, man, great coach. He come from that Sean McVay coaching tree, so his system just works. And the Vikings defense with Brian Flores, man, he still should be a head coach, but I ain't gonna get that for another day. He balling, man. I don't even think they even allow 20 points yet. So yeah, Houston, they'll get back. It just want them smack and to bring back the Earth games because they were rolling. So that's all. All right, probably another upset of the week. The Broncos beat the Bucks 26-7.
I'm definitely shocked. But this is what I was just having this conversation with my boy Cruz. This is what Baker Mayfield does. He gonna play good and show you that good ass game against Detroit, and then go shit the bed against a team that's not fully together, a team that's trying to find its identity and get it together. And in the middle of doing that, they got some playmakers and got some good shit over there. I can at least say this: the Broncos have a legitimate good defense for real. It's just the offense that need to be working on. And of course, if you can catch Baker Mayfield, I mean, we already know he gonna give you them turnovers like Brett Favre. And once you get like 2 or 3, you can probably win the game. You can probably win the game with your defense, probably 12-9, 12-7. You feel me? Because Baker Mayfield, once he throw them interceptions, he can literally suck for the rest of the game and don't get back on track. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Broncos defense came ready to play, man. They've been playing all year. Like I said, because they easily could be 3-0. Like I said, just a play or two here. Pittsburgh barely beat them, and the Chargers. Who knows who they played? Seattle barely beat them. So yeah, Bo Nix is starting to not turn the ball over, and like I said, their defense came ready to play.
Mm-hmm.
Packers, Titans. Packers beat the Titans 30-14.
Same thing I gotta say about I ain't gonna lie, that division is crazy. First thing I'm gonna say is Caleb Williams, you need to get it together because that division is crazy right now. Lions are playing good, the Packers are playing good, and we see what the Vikings is doing. I'm definitely shocked that the Packers is doing the same thing that the Vikings is doing. I mean, I think this is probably the first time in history where 2 backup quarterbacks in the same division got their teams playing crazy right now. I mean, I don't even know who's gonna have the best record out of those teams out there, Mark. We talking about Vikings and Packers could be going for first place out the whole entire what's the name, and then the Detroit coming in at 3rd place. So all I gotta say is, man, Packers keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna throw a little joke in there. I don't know how long Jordan Love is gonna be hurt, but my only little joke that I said is, what if this quarterback goes undefeated until he gets back? I'm gonna hand it over to you. That's all I'm gonna say.
in that he'll still get his job. I love Malik Willis. He still got flaws in his game. The Packers defense been playing, man. After week 1 against the Eagles, they turned it on, man. Like I said, they have the Colts on the 20, now the Titans on the 20. Malik is, doing his thing, holding it down. Shout out to Matt LaFleur. The Colts got their first win against the Bears, 21-16.
I don't know I can only speak on the Bears. I'm not going to talk about the Colts because I see what the Colts are doing. They're trying to come up and grow and be a playoff contender. But I'm not going to lie. I'm one of those guys who definitely shocked. I didn't think anything about the Bears. I didn't speak on it because I wanted to see it. But deep down inside, I thought the Bears would be one of the most exciting teams. Peyton Manning-esque, Jalen Hurts-esque with the Eagles. But it's not clicking. This guy got about 4 wide receivers. He barely can get the ball. I watched the first game of the season. As I told you, Keenan Allen was dropping hella passes. And who was the wide receiver they got in the first round?
Roma Dunze.
I haven't seen him do anything this season. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Colts defense came ready to play. Anthony Richardson threw 2 picks, but they got it together. Jonathan Taylor rushed for 100 yards. It was a tight game. Caleb and them, they gave another one away. All right, Chargers, Steelers remain undefeated. 3-0, 20-10.
It's more again. I don't want to take any away from the Chargers, but I remember I said this last year on the show. The Chargers are that sexy ass girl and that shiny ass toy that you don't want to get dirty, but you want to tell everybody I got it, because there's no way that we keep on thinking that the Chargers are going to do this, the Chargers are going to do that, and we're not singing. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm expecting the Chargers to win these games. These are the games I'm expecting the Chargers to win. It's like the Chargers keep doing shit like this, beating up and coming teams, beating mediocre teams, but when they play against somebody good, they really not matching it. So they're like, it's like, come on, Chargers, we know you can do it. Come on. And I ain't gonna lie, this was one of those games. The Steelers came in there riding high on defense. Justin Fields is just getting the controls of things. You can tell he really ain't got everything together because he's still giving you signs of what he was doing on the bed, still running around. Just so happy he can trust George Pickens. But however, I mean, how long you gonna keep those guys together up there in Charger land until you finally get the job done? I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Steelers defense keeps saving them. Steelers, he's not turning the ball over, but there's only so much they can get by with. But so far, so good. They found a way to win. All right, next game. Seahawks remain 3-0. Beat the Dolphins 24-3.
This one I'm not going to, not to take any credit away from the Seahawks, but this is more about the Dolphins. I mean, the Dolphins has already had 3 different quarterbacks in it, and what's the name? And we already know what happened because of Tua. So it's more of that. I feel sorry for Dolphins. Dolphins are also that just like the Chargers, they're that shiny too. Because I ain't gonna lie, as soon as Tyreek Hill got on, what's the name? The Dolphins probably was the most played team since the Chiefs. You feel me? Because everybody was playing with the Dolphins. But the only thing I can say is, as long as Tua out, so is the season for the Dolphins. Hand it over to you.
Oh man, I feel that, and I hate that the Seahawks defense been playing though. So that's not their fault that Tua got concussion. Geno Smith continued playing well. Kenneth Walker doing his thing. DK Metcalf. Mike McDonald got the boys rolling. Yeah. Another upset. Panthers beat the Raiders 36-22, and so did Andy Dalton scored 36 points.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I gotta speak now. This game, I gotta speak on both teams. First of all, I'm gonna say this: goddamn Carolina, you gave up on that boy Bryce Young that fast, and I know probably gonna be like, well, we had the right to, and we got some details behind it by Andy Dalton coming in and doing. Mind you, now Andy Dalton is a veteran, and he playing with a veteran wide receiver, and Andy what's his name, Adam Thielen. So he knows the game. I think who the Panthers beat? The Raiders. I mean, he beat a team that, I mean, we talking about a veteran quarterback who beat the Oakland Raiders. I mean, beat the Raiders, beat the Vegas Raiders. It's not like the Raiders are a playoff team, contention, or this, that, and third. They just beat the Raiders, another NFL team. And of course he was going to beat them. He got the advantage because he's a veteran. He's like a war veteran. So he knew what to do and what not to do, judging you putting a rookie in. Well, he's not a rookie, judging you putting this guy in who basically still like a rookie and going against that defense. So, of course, that was going to happen. So, I'm really not going to give anything Andy Dalton as kudos. Shout out to the win. But I do want to know, did you hear this? And I'm going to look this shit up once we get out of the West. I'm glad we brought this up. I heard from Antonio Pierce that it was Raider players giving up on plays, making career decisions, not making certain tackles, not trying to run guys over. So I'm about to go look that up because he said that in his little what's name. A lot of guys was out there making career decisions, and that's what we're gonna do as far as making cuts. So I want to see what he talk about when it comes to that. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
They just play bad, bro. It's just that fucking simple. Andy Dalton, like you said, he's a savvy veteran, former starter. So he, like I said, Bryce definitely be okay. You just gotta give him some time. Maybe that system doesn't fit him. Who knows? But yeah, the Raiders are not that good. They should be on 3 right now. If we wasn't so generous with giving leads. So I picked the Rams to beat them for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Rams beat the 49ers 27-24. Give me your thoughts on that.
I ain't gonna lie. This game really got to me because when you was talking to me about that league you was in, I was about to pick the Rams just because of that. Because I mean, one thing I can say about this, probably the best coach in football probably is that dude from the Rams. What I don't know, he revamping shit. I thought it was the Rams was about to go to sleep and be dead after that Super Bowl. What's the name? But these guys actually played good. They made the playoffs, and these guys actually have weapons. They actually got low key weapons where you don't know these guys' names. Like nobody was talking about Cooper Kupp. Nobody was talking about Nuka during the draft, and even these little third string wide receivers they got. Nobody, but he making plays. So I mean, that was shocking. I'm not going to lie. Out of all the games that was played, besides Carolina doing what they did, out of all the games, I was shocked that the Rams beat the 49ers because the 49ers is supposed to be the it team. The it team. But that's all I got to say. I'm going to hand it over to you.
Doesn't shock me at all because the division rivalry and the 49ers are the missing pieces, so that hurts. But Sean McVay, me personally, Sean McVay's a better coach than Kyle Shanahan because Sean McVay don't choke in the big games like Kyle Shanahan does. Shanahan always gets Super Bowl and lose a lead or lose. Sean McVay got that the first time. He put up 3 points. He learned from it, came back and won it. I give the nod to Sean McVay. And the 49ers always have more talent, but Sean McVay you get Sean McVay with the 49ers, close to 49ers had 3 Super Bowls right
now. Facts.
Anyway, Lions take care of business against the Cardinals, a scrappy Cardinals team, 20-13.
This is what I'm gonna say about this. Cardinals, good try. You guys got something going down there. Keep doing what you're doing. Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. They got something special. Now let's go to Detroit. Detroit, you can't do this. You can't do this. You can't be having teams on the ropes, blowing the shit out and whipping their ass, and then falling asleep at the end. You didn't just see how you didn't go to the Super Bowl last year against the 49ers? The same exact thing. You need to learn. You need to pay attention. This is time. I mean, you just don't even know Detroit Lions players. And I hope that you guys understand. If you win the Super Bowl, fuck around, the whole roster will make it to the Detroit Lions Hall of Fame. All you need is one. All you need I ain't gonna lie, all these other teams, the Ravens, we need multiple. Cowboys, we need multiple. Steelers, we need multiple. All you need is one, Detroit. So you need to stop falling asleep because you almost lost that shit if it wasn't for the defense. So good game, but man, tone it up. Tone the shit up. I'm gonna hand it over to you, bro.
Like I said, it's a tough game. The Cardinals are a scrappy team. They just got to figure out how to win games. They're gonna be a problem. Because now, Marvin Harrison's doing his thing. But yeah, Detroit, you got to every game, you're not going to beat nobody 40-5, like 40-45-7. This is not going to happen. It's the NFL. They found a way to win it. They're coming off a tough loss. So, hey, that's not bad. All right. Ravens beat the Cowboys 28-25 after having a big lead, almost blowing it like they did the week before. Yeah.
Again, my Super Bowl picked the Ravens in Detroit. It's funny that these games are back to back, but I said the same exact thing. Ravens, the same exact thing. You were supposed to blow these boys out. I mean, the only thing and the reason why I say you guys got super laid back and comfortable, I think Lamar Jackson only threw the ball 3 times in the second half. You feel me? I mean, it was true that you really didn't need to, but at the same time, there were a lot of times you need to punch it in. And I want these type of guys. Once Justin Tusk missed that field goal, now the next time we get the ball, we're punching it in. We're scoring we're getting him close enough to get us 31, or we're getting 35. We shouldn't have been on eggshells like that, this, that, and third, because us as Ravens fans, we'd have been pissed again about another game that we blew in the fourth quarter. So, no. And what that would have been, they would have been 0-3. You feel me? And it would have been no excuse. It would have been no excuses about that shit. I mean, it would have been more of, I'm going to say this, not really no excuses. I think you, me, and anybody else that love the Ravens, we're tired of hearing, we beat ourselves. We beat ourselves. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It feels good to say, yo, you didn't beat us, Pittsburgh. We beat ourselves. But at the Wild, yo, how many times you want to keep saying that shit? Keep saying that shit. Keep saying that shit. That's not a thing. That's not no moral victory. We won't want this shit. We want banners. So all I'm gonna say is, for now on, when you got them blowouts and shit like that, if you're gonna run the ball out and all that shit, get some points on the board. And last but not least, Justin Tucker is not allowed to eat no more Royal Farms chicken. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
That's what everybody's saying, man. They got the win, so I'm grateful. But yeah, this not championship caliber football. You get a team up like that, you gotta put them away. It's that simple. We go from a team from 2019. Granted, I know players, we got different parts. We still got the same head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Teams, we had a lead. We were putting them away. We had the most blowouts a year now to a team that can't even keep a two possession lead. So we got to get back to that group. But the running game was there with Derrick Henry. Defense played well for 3.5 quarters. We had to win it. Chiefs beat the Falcons 22-17, a controversial close game.
All I'm gonna say is this: Chiefs, your defense bail you out as always. I got to put it both ways. When the Chiefs, that's why I said the Chiefs are a complete team. When the Chiefs need Patrick Mahomes to score, he gets the job done. And when the Chiefs seems to get a stop, I mean, I ain't trying to agree with the rest, whether the refs on that side or not. The Chiefs defense somehow always getting them stops when they need to. So I got to give it to them. However, I definitely feel like Atlanta, you messed up on a lot of mistakes because you easily could have beat these boys. There was a couple chances you could have beat these guys. It was some drop passes. It was some missed first downs where you could have ran the clock out and then scored later. Like it was more of Atlanta Falcons missed opportunities because the game could have been won easily. Yeah, they could have blew that call, and it definitely would have. They probably would have won the game. But I felt like Atlanta threw that game away because I mean y'all stopped Patrick Mahomes a couple times right when you needed to stop him, and so yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Oh man, the Chiefs found just a third straight game. Chiefs, where they probably could have lost, but they found a way to win. Falcons, man, they got to stop shooting themselves in the foot. They easily could be 3-0. It should be 3-0. Just keep shooting themselves in the foot with mistakes and piss poor situational play calling. So the Chiefs pulled it out. This game shouldn't take long. All to recap: the Bills beat down the goddamn Jacksonville Jaguars, 47-10.
Two things I'm gonna say: Josh Allen for MVP, and the second thing is Trevor Lawrence. When you gonna start, baby? That's all I gotta say. When you gonna start, baby? Come on, man. You supposed to be on your Peyton Manning right now. When is it gonna start? I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Bills is dominating the game. Jacksonville got a lot to figure out. It's that simple. All right, Commanders beat the Bengals 38-33, dropping them to 0-3.
I'm gonna be two things. I'm gonna say the good stuff for last. I texted your phone last night and said it. Joe Burrow don't look the same. Even that touchdown pass he threw to number 80. I think back in the day, Joe Burrow, and I can't even believe I'm saying back in the day because he only been in the league probably about 3-4 years. Would have threw a better throw. You feel me? But his throws is back footish. They off balance. The wide receivers is working harder than what they normally throw. I mean, he did throw one dime to Jamal. I mean, his touchdown to Lamar Chase was dimes, but his regular throws was barely getting there. And then the last thing that it's exciting to hear to say. I say Detroit versus Baltimore will be the blackest Super Bowl. However, this will be the blackest Super Bowl. Washington versus the Ravens. I-95 South will be lit like a motherfucker. And the reason why I'm saying is I watched that game from top to bottom because one of my best friends is a Washington fan. Washington, you can't tell me that the offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator, even the head coach did not watch the Ravens play the Dallas and steal that whole damn mojo. That whole game looked like the Ravens game. They would run the ball like the Ravens. Jalen Daniels even got the towel on his back like Lamar Jackson. He was throwing side throws like Lamar Jackson. His juke moves like a couple of it was remember I think it was one of the first downs that he ran and got. That was Lamar and even slid and got out of bounds. All I was saying in my head is Lamar Jackson, you need to hurry up and win a Super Bowl because it looked like Jalen Daniels is next in line. He's next. I mean, he's next in line, and then he making it happen with only McLaurin at wide receiver. Them other wide receivers is here and there showing up. He ain't even got no real legit tight end. And the running back, I ain't gonna lie, I like Robinson, Alabama. So I like what Washington doing. I like what Washington doing. I'm handing it over to you.
Yeah, good game. Jaden Daniels played well. They added some veterans to that team. Zach Ertz and Eckler made some plays. Bobby Wecker made some plays on defense. The Bengals just got to figure it out. They got a lot of contract issues going on that's taking effect. And T. Higgins was out, so he misses a couple guys. But yeah, good game by Washington. All right, now with predictions, we're gonna just give our scores and we're gonna wrap it up.
Gotcha.
Thursday night football, Cowboys Giants.
I'm going Cowboys winning in a nail biter, 24-16. 24. That's 8 points. Yep, 24-16.
I'm gonna go Cowboys 24-21. All right, Bengals Panthers.
The Bengals better regroup. I'm gonna go with the Bengals winning 27-23.
I'm gonna go Cincy. I'm gonna go 23-20. All right, Saints Falcons.
I got the Saints wrecking the shit out the Falcons. I'm going 41-17.
Oh, damn. Oh wow, Falcons defense pretty good. But all right, I'm going Falcons get their first win because they've been so close. And the Saints kind of showed some stuff they can be had. I think Cousins gonna have a good game. I'm going 24-21, man. All right, both Jaguars and Texans.
Come on, where this game at? Jacksonville?
Houston.
Oh, Houston. I'm going Houston 35-17.
I'm going Jacksonville because they need a win bad. And, they always historically play well against the Houston Texans. I'm going Jacksonville 27-24. Broncos, Jets.
It made me want to come back to this game, but I got on paper Broncos versus over the Jets.
They could win a Maurice and score. It ain't that hard.
17-20. I'm going with the Jets. I'm changing it. I'm going 17-20 with the Jets.
I'm going Jets 24-7. Vikings, Packers.
I'm going with the Vikings to win 27-20.
I'm going Packers 23-20. Steelers, Colts.
Oh, I'm going with Steelers 17-20.
I'm going with the Colts. I'm gonna go 21-14. Rams, Bears.
Bears. Excuse me, my bad. I'm going Rams 27-23.
I'm going Rams. I'm gonna go 27-17. Eagles, Bucks.
Eagles 35-17.
I'm gonna go Eagles 27-24. Gonna be a good game. Patriots, 49ers.
Oh, easy. 49ers probably 50-0. 50-0.
They play defense, New England. I'm gonna go 49ers. I'm gonna go 31-17. Commanders, Cardinals.
I'm switching it now just because of that. I'm going to go Commanders over the Cards. I'm going Commanders 17 to no. I'm going Commanders 27-21. Commanders.
I'm going Commanders 17-14, low scoring. Chiefs, Chargers.
The Chargers might win this game. I'm gonna go Chiefs one more time. I got to fail. I'm gonna go Chiefs 31-30.
I'm gonna go Chargers.
I knew it.
31-28. Chiefs do for loss. Browns, Raiders.
Oh, I trust I trust the Raiders a little bit more on defense. Let me get the Raiders winning in a nasty ass game, 17-12.
I'm gonna go Cleveland, 23-20. Bills, Ravens.
Ravens winning a close one that everybody think they're gonna lose. I'm going with the Ravens winning 30-27.
I'm gonna go with that same exact score. Ravens. Justin Tucker redeemed himself with a game winner. Titans, Dolphins.
Oh, of course, I'm going with the Titans in a nasty ass win. Give me the Titans 17-10.
I'm gonna go Titans 20-10. Seahawks, Lions.
Oh man, the Lions need this. I'm going to go with the Lions winning 31-21.
I'm gonna go Lions as well because Seattle do for a loss. I'm gonna go 31-28. Oh man, everyone, that's it for today's show. We'll be back next Monday. We'll have some topics and the same thing, college football and recap NFL. Go ahead, Maurice, do your thing real fast. I got pee like a motherfucker.
Hey man, as always, man, it feels good to be with Big Brother. We'll be back next week, and as always, man, you know where to find us.
Yes, sir. And I'm about to say, be great on your way to figure eight, and always. Let me always remember hashtag KTSC. I'm your host, Justin P, and my main man, the villain of vigilante, Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. We'll see y'all next Monday around 7:30 Eastern. We out and enjoy the week.
Peace out, people.